at a very low point in your life? If you are, then you have a choice to make. Are you going to break or are you going to bounce? In May of 2018, things at Lifewave were desperate. In October of 2016, we had experienced a devastating computer crash as the result of trying to launch a new software program. It took weeks to get the system online, and brand partners, rightfully so, were losing confidence in the company. By January of 2017, many brand partners had decided to leave Lifewave, and every month was a struggle to make ends meet. We limped along the entire year, and it was tough staying motivated each day in the face of daily hardships. By early 2018, the available cash was tight, and there didn't seem to be any way out of this circumstance. I was sitting in a meeting with the executive team, and if things were not going to turn around quickly, Lifewave was not going to survive to the end of the year. I kept thinking to myself, I hate being on defense all the time. It's time to start going on offense and turning things around. But how? We needed a product launch, but not just any product launch. We needed something to usher in a new era at Lifewave, and something that could get people excited again about our company and what it represents. I went home that night and prayed for guidance. I opened up my notebook and began to look for answers in the experiments I had run, as well as research that might be the correct approach to take for what I had in mind. I had already dedicated years of research into stem cell activation, but there was an elusive piece missing: how to connect what I was doing with pulsed electromagnetic fields and the mechanism of the patches. And then my prayers were answered just like that. The answer jumped out of the pages at me, and the answer became so clear. It was close to midnight. I documented everything in my notes, and then the next morning I got up and headed for the lab. I began to test this new idea, and in a few short weeks, the X39 patch was a reality. Now the crucial test. What would people think of this concept of having a patch to activate stem cells? A call was scheduled with the leadership of the company in the middle of June 2018, and then again for all of our brand partners the last week in June. The response was overwhelming. Our community absolutely loved the idea and the potential benefits of this new patch and what it could bring. But would the patch live up to the claims and perform in real life the way it was in the lab? We started shipping patches out for free to our leaders, and by the third week in July, we had our answer. This new X39 patch was the most powerful thing that anyone had ever seen. Seemingly impossible health improvements were happening, and people were even reporting improvements the very first day and the first week. X39 was going to be a success, and the rest, as they say, is history. But what I would like you to take away from this is this: you can be at the lowest point in your life. You can be facing something that seems insurmountable and even impossible. You can be in a position where there feels like there is no hope. Nothing could be further from the truth. Turn to God. Humble yourself before our Creator, who loves you and wants to carry you. Seek His guidance and put God's will before yours. You can break or you can bounce. The choice is yours.